That segment was brought to you by the refreshing taste of Diet Pepsi. I will always drink Diet Pepsi. I don't know. What are your go-to drinks? Do people drink things anymore? I only drink Pepsi. Why would I drink anything else? It is delicious and refreshing.
Jody, you fucking millennial.
What? Is drinking Pepsi a millennial thing?
I'm Gen Z. I get my water through the humidity in the air.
What? Depends on which fast food place you go. Coke or Pepsi. So you don't have a
I
preference.
go for a nice ginger ale. Generally.
Like Frozone? What the fuck is Frozone?
From The Incredibles, you millennial dickhead. You should know that one. That's your time.
I don't like cartoons. I know I'm a terrible human being, but I don't like cartoons. I have no preference.
Honestly,
They're
that's
similar
fair.
enough. How dare you two cars? I can't stand Coke. I'm one of those people. I have a deep preference. Like if I go to a restaurant and they offer Coke, I'm like, I have to think about it for a bit.
Pick your poison.
I don't know what it is about Pepsi.
Colombian death squads. Or former Soviet diesel submarines. I'm choosing submarines every time.
I don't know what it is. I love me. By the way, excuse me. By the way, love the bad praxis people, but Bob had this incredible tweet thread, just fucking incredible tweet thread that I think is worth highlighting before we close off. Have you seen this, Vieto?
What the fuck?
Did you see this?
No.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
No.
So he's like, my employer. So he works at Lowe's, obviously, but he's like, my employer mandated that every store make a 9/11 memorial in the parking lot. Welcome to hell. And so this tweet has 14,000 likes. Yeah.
Can we, yeah. What the fuck?
Yep. It was mandated at every one of their stores.
Did they knock down the top? Like, the thing is, if you build those things and then knock them down, you're doing another 9/11. Oh my god, that one's so good. God, that's so shitty. It looks like the wind would knock it over.
And then people were like submitting them, so they have.
Holy shit.
What is that one? That's just a. I mean, he does say the efforts are getting lazier. Oh lord. Oh lord.
Oh my god.
Man,
USA. USA.
Master Dodo 15 said, "Man, I'm sick of it." What are you sick of? The election?
Yeah.
Me too.
9/11. I'm sick of it.
Coke and Pepsi had the same to me, but Diet Pepsi is way better than Diet Coke. Diet Pepsi is way better than Diet Coke. 100%.
See,
and I do agree.
This is where I'm going to have
better
to
than
side
Diet
with the
Coke.
Colombian death squads.
What is that?
I like Diet Coke more than Diet Pepsi.
Diet Coke
I'm so sorry.
leaves like a tinny aftertaste for me. It could just be my.
Yeah, that's part of the appeal.
I like the bite of a Diet Pepsi, you know? That's why I like Barks root beer. Like I don't know why we're on like a pop stint here, but I love Barks root beer. That has like the sufficient bite for a root beer. For some reason my webcam decided to cut out. Let me try to refresh. No, that's not gonna do it. Is that gonna do it? Why do you gotta do this? Ooh. Gotta do it at the end of the stream for some reason. It's like, oh, you want your camera to work? No, thank you. Cancelled.
That was George Bush.
Ruining my webcam on stream was an inside job.
You're ruining your 9/11 memorial.
Where were you? when they
when
were
they were.
building the tower to heaven. There we go. All
Can
right.
you move to the next 9/11 image, please? Thank you.
Are the ladders
Oh, that's
representative
so
of the towers?
good. Those are the towers.
Or is it the hanging of the flag?
I don't know.
Yes, bites classic
I.
ads.
Oh my god. See, I just like really hope somebody flew a drone into one of these things.
Oh my god. 20
Wow.
years. Yeah, that one's kind of really lame. I guess the Pentagon too, like it's supposed to be representative of that.
Damn, they got all of it.
What's wrong with that
Now
nine?
that's a celebration we need. Is it 9 and upside down 6? They couldn't find a 9?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like off kilter. It's kind of like falling over or some shit.
Okay, the next one's interesting. What the fuck does this
Yeah,
have to do with
yeah,
9/11?
what is happening? What am I not forgetting?
This is this is like, who was it in Alberta or something? Or maybe it was O'Toole. I don't remember. Somebody did a Canadian like, we should be remembering 9/11 thing.
Those were the
And
brave soldiers that took part in 9/11.
yeah. Sorry, I read that and started laughing too. But like, there was a Canadian politician who made a tweet like, in memoriam of 9/11, there was just like, never forget, and then fucking red poppies and everything. And it was like, what are you talking about? You're 2 months wrong. Like,
I don't know. I feel like this stuff like breaks apart of people's brains.
yeah,
Never forget. How can I forget?
that's a
With
pretty
these
good one.
memorials.
They got the pumpkins, they got the
I
scarecrow
know the smileys.
firefighter,
Oh my god, the emergency service people. Oh my god, that's kind of
they got
cringe
this.
actually. Although that makes me, oh, I can't. I know I tease all of you of the thing that happened, but I really can't talk about it. Wink. Actually, you can't see me winking with these glasses on, but wink, 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 wink.
The
Did I move past one of them?
do you know that the cops and the firefighters didn't like talk on 9/11?
Yes, and you know why? It's a really
Because the
good fucking
cops are
story.
assholes?
No, the story, or it's not even a story. It's true. Rudy Giuliani was having an affair, and they proposed to put the emergency like coordination building thing in a location where it would not be like damaged in the middle of an emergency. But Giuliani wanted the building where he can go have his affair in, but he didn't want it like out of the way. He wanted it somewhere close by where he can go to have this affair. So he put it in World Trade Center 7, which was one of the buildings
Nice.
that fell down on 9/11.
That was a good decision.
And that's why they were not coordinated on September 11th, was because of Rudy Giuliani. Wanted to fuck someone. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? And yet, even though that happened, Rudy Giuliani was still seen
Yeah,
as like this incredible man.
Nom raises a good point. What happened to Building 7? There are only two
Laser beams,
towers.
laser beams, laser beams. I think there's like a great book on it where like this person says that there was holographic lasers used to shoot down the building. Uh, and you know what? I didn't like check the sources or anything, but I'm pretty sure that because that person wrote a book, you can't write a book if it's not true, right? So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Holographic lasers took
That
down
sounds right.
building 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Tukar said would have loved a giant skeleton in a 9/11 display. That would have been good.
I did. Speaking of building 7, I was listening again. I listen to the majority report a lot. I like Sam Cedar's takes, and it's something that I'll play on like 2 times speed while like cooking or something. But he had mentioned on his show. I can't remember if it was like in the fun half of the show or during an interview that they used demolitions to take down Building 7 because it was a safety hazard or some shit. And I'm just like, I don't think that's true. As far like from what I remember, it was like the debris that like shot off after the buildings, the two twin towers collapsed. The debris like severely ruined the structural integrity of the lower half of the building, which eventually led it to collapse. But yes, no, like what you're saying is what I thought too, two cars. But like I'm pretty sure, and then I remember pausing it and listening to it. I'm pretty sure he said that they like put maybe he confused it with another building. Maybe there was another World Trade Center. Maybe like World Trade Center, because I think there was another World Trade Center building that like eventually fell, but fire caused by a mini nuke. I don't know. It's just when he said that I was like, what? Building 7? What are you talking about, Sam? That one's lame. Oh my god, they're getting worse. Yeah, imagine being like mandated to do a 911 memorial, and this is what you get. You get a bunch of shrubs leading to like a few more shrubs condensed with like American flags. Remember! Okay, they drew the sidewalk chalk. Okay, okay, okay. I mean, here's a few more that the company Facebook pages are the gift that keeps on giving. Oh my god, he was just scrolling through the company's Facebook page. So beautiful. 9/11. Never forget. Oh my god, they had to do the
Although I guess spelling with bricks kind of makes the sizing a bit difficult.
yeah. Workers were just spending 2 hours having a low effort time. No, I know. I know. And they're probably people who weren't even born when 9/11 happened. You know what I mean? It's probably some 17-year-old who's like, you want me to make a memorial? All right. I guarantee you that's what's going on here. I'm almost surprised we haven't seen like people at grocery stores. You know, like 'cause sometimes in town when there's like a big football thing happening, like Super Bowl or whatever, they'll arrange the like pop cases in ways that like it'll spell like Super Bowl blah blah blah, right? So like you'll have different colored cases to make it pop out or whatever. And
There definitely were a bunch of those inside the stores. The issue was they had to do it in the parking lot here, so they couldn't do a pop 9/11.
I'm just
They
saying
couldn't do the Diet Pepsi.
I didn't know. Like, I would be embarrassed to do that. Actually, I almost feel like this is more tasteful than doing like a pop display in a superstore. I don't know why. Something about garden displays. It's like, yeah, I can see a garden display for a somber event. Pop, pop rating. I don't know. I don't know. That crosses a line for me. For some reason, those people can be very touchy about it. What people? I feel like I missed something. The workers? I mean, it is just generally hard to make a tasteful display. This goes on. I don't know how much more you want to go through, or we're almost maybe we're at the end. We'll go through the last that.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
There we go.
the ferns or not ferns, the little like spidery plants.
Just wonderful towers.
We will never forget the heart. For some reason, those people can be very touchy about it. Teenagers who weren't alive for 9/11. Really? Maybe I don't like talk to a lot of like teenagers to know that that's a touchy subject for them. Well, I've talked to
Like,
teenagers, but I
Grimpy, are
don't
you American?
I'm very rarely like, hey, teenagers, want to have a chat about 9/11?
I think we should be talking about that every day.
Yeah, hell yeah. I had a moment actually. I think it was on the 17th anniversary of 9/11 when I realized that there's students in my class that I was teaching that had not that had been born after. You know, that's what it like. But that
Yeah.
I mostly reflected on it in terms of like how old I feel.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sorry, I went back and read that Master Dodo 15 comment, and yeah, all right,
Yeah, just like a bunch of stuff. I don't know.
yep. Memorials.
Okay, that's a decent one.
This you thought that was decent? Too many American
They
flags.
got the towers. They got the Pentagon.
I love that it's in a reserved parking spot.
Nam said the thing that blows my mind is that there are people who were born after 9/11 and fought in a war that was on longer than they were alive.
Yeah.
Not only that, but there were like those images of like the son taking over the father's patrol route in like Afghanistan and stuff like that, where it was like the dad,
Generational baton tossing.
yeah, of like the occupation of a country and the murder of its civilians. Like, ugh,
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
this one sucks. What is all this?
Yeah. And the writing on the buildings, I don't know, that's pretty tacky too. Just 20 years, something 60. Emily something 8 ball. Yeah, I don't know what it says.
Grimpy, it was not for nothing. It was for the benefit of arms dealers and oil companies, and they made billions off of it. And that's the best hope. That is the best thing that could have come from it. That is all that could have come from it.
If you say so. Okay.
Freedom is never free.
Oh my god. Freedom isn't free. Cost folks like you and me.
Ugh.
Freedom costs a buck over. That's the only. It's the only song I remember from Team America World Police. Is that song, and it's just like sad to me that that movie was making fun of this like hyper nationalism, and here it is on display.
Ooh.
This one was really just like that. That's what we get.
Yeah.
Shout out to Raytheon. Shout out to Raytheon. They did make a killing over there. Freedom isn't free. That's the end. What we got here? Jesus, what are we doing here? Yeah, I do agree with decent trial lawyer that this is probably the worst one out of the whole bunch. I would list this one as the worst one.
Yeah.
Just something about the scarecrow smiling,
The little toy fire truck.
and the pumpkins.
Yeah.
Why the pumpkins? Like it almost feels like it's like a Halloween display. Like I don't, and the gourds, there's like little gourds hanging out. And I'm sure it says never forget, but I like
It
that
would be
all we
funny if
see
they
is.
changed the day of Halloween for this.
I wish it said like it didn't say never forget. I hope it just is like forget. That would be the best memorial. Forget this happened. Life goes on after 9/11. That's what the heroes who died would have wanted. This? Listen, if I die in a national tragedy, I think this is a hate crime. That's where I'm standing.
If you die in a national tragedy, I will make a scarecrow version of you. Don't worry.
How profane though? There's like a sliding scale of profane that I would accept. Gotta have the right
Um,
amount of cringe, you know?
I'm just trying to think about what I would do your beard in. Probably like yarn. Um,
The fire truck is as big
yeah.
as the tower. If only that were the case. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if only the towers were that small.
Hello, my rebels. Hello, my rebels. I'm a good boy. I'm a weirdo.